Good morning from Brooklyn, New York, on Tuesday, the 7th of May, 2019. Remember John Andrea from New York on a Budget, 2018, and of course Breathless, Punta Cana, 2018. Well, yes, Fiona and I are off to spend the day with John and Andrea in Long Island, New York. To get to John and Andrea's, we need to walk 5 minutes to our nearest tube station. No, I mean underground station. No, God, I've got to remember I'm talking American here. Subway, that's the word I'm looking for. We need to find the nearest subway station, which for us is Carroll Street. And as I did say, it's only 5 minutes walk from the apartment. So with finding the subway station was our first challenge, and that was completed. The next challenge was to buy a 7-day Metro Pass for the entire New York tube system. Ah, darn, done it again. I mean, subway system. Because Fiona is capable of reading fluent American, she was easily able to navigate this complex machine. However, a word to the wise, these machines do not take our European credit cards. So $34 each per ticket required us to use cash. And again, the machines, despite what they say, do not take $50 bills. So our mini adventure started at Carroll Street and the F line, which Fiona thought was her own personal subway line. We'd stay in the subway for 13 stops into Midtown Manhattan. We would then walk 5 minutes to Penn Station, where we would attempt to purchase 2 adult off-peak return tickets to Bethpage, where John would collect us. Fiona and I last visited Penn Station with her son Craig in July 2018, when we met up with our great friends Kim and Doug Nuttall, and of course their 2 boys. Feeling uber confident after managing to negotiate the automated ticket machine back in Carroll Street and the 2 Metro passes, it was time for Fiona to put her American to the test again, this time at the automated ticket machine for the Long Island Railroad. With a little under an hour to the next train to Bethpage, it was time for Fiona and I to do a little bit of exploring in Penn Station, which would ultimately lead to Starbucks. Fiona and I were a little bit bemused at how the Starbucks staff in Penn Station spelt Campbell. However, we hadn't really long to wait because we were soon en route to platform 12 on our 51-minute train journey to Bethpage, Long Island. But as you know, no mini adventure would be complete without crisps, chocolate and juice. Oh darn there, I've gone and done it again. Let me translate into American. Chips, candy and sodas. I know this irony will be lost on our American friends, but yes folks, Hicksville actually does exist, and we passed through it on our mini adventure to John and Andrea's. And as we left the platform at Bethpage, Long Island, Fiona was the first to spot John. And within 10 minutes we were back at John and Andrea's home, the house that we visited back on our last day during New York on a Budget 2018.
Sure, hang on. You decent? You good?
I'm good. I was brushing my teeth. Right, I'm gonna
Get down.
hold that by.
How are you?
Where's Graeme?
Over there.
I'm alright, you good?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
I have to admit that I thought John was taking the mick when he said we were going to the Nutty Irishman for lunch. However, I have to say what was even funnier, Andrea said she ordered the healthy option, a salad. Yeah, Andrea, I'm not sure that was healthy really. Sorry, sent it.
You looking at me or her?
It's looking at you.
Oh, hi. Graham's 50th birthday.
Well, it was.
It is. He's always going to be 50.
I'll be 50 from now until I'm 100.
That's right.
Andrea, can I ask you a serious question? Why have you got holes in your jeans?
I look old.
Why have you got holes in your jeans? Can you not afford a new pair?
I'm fashion.
That's fashionable.
You should be asking me why your jeans so tight.
She's religious.
Because I'm fat.
She's religious.
Holy.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We were having a FaceTime with Andrea a few days before we travelled to New York, and she was telling us that her plans were to have a second birthday party, or as she called it, Graham's American birthday party. To be honest, Fiona and I didn't really believe Andrea about how wrong we were, because when their friends started to arrive, I must admit I started to get a little scared. I have to admit it was a fantastic gesture. It was a lovely end to a fantastic afternoon, and if I was to translate my feelings into American, John and Andrea, you guys are awesome. You rock.
I just forgot the white hat. Now we're gonna take you away down south.
Put your Trump hats on.
Video.
Yeah, you gotta get this in here.
All right.
There we go.
Will you come to bed? This, guys, is a 3-foot hoagie. But after the wonderful lunch at the Nutty Irishman pub, I knew that this particular Nutty Irishman was never going to eat much more than one slice of this incredible sandwich.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Oh, God.
Happy birthday.
And this is where I bring this video to a close. There is no way that I can finish without thanking John and Andrea and their lovely friends for a fantastic afternoon. Your generosity is so touching, and Fiona and I really do hope to return your hospitality when you visit us in Straven someday very soon. Thank you once again for an incredible afternoon.